Girls got kidnapped, tortured. But they will have their revenge soon. Spoiler ahead. The movie opens. Two best friend Katie and Sloane hanging out with their friends in the middle of the forest. Katie is hesitate to do drugs, but Sloane eventually convinces her to do it. The next scene we see all friends being high. Later Katie and Sloane came to Katie's house and get ready to go to her uncle farmhouse to work on organic farm for month in order to shop in New York for week. Sloane asked Katie about her uncle planning to flirt with him. Katie says he is old. Later both says goodbye to Katie's mom and gets in Uncle Jay's car. In the car Sloane asks what Jay do. He told her he is homicide detective. The three arrive at the house and greet Jay's girlfriend. The two after chatting for a while went to sleep. The next day Jay drops them in the bus station to go to the farm. Before he leaves he told them code words to text him just in case something happened. The two went to coffee house to use bathroom. While there they met two young brothers. And tell them about their plan. The brothers offer to give them ride. After they says no at first. They run up to them and said yes. They took them to their family house. They asked them to keep driving, but when their mother offered a cup of tea they agreed. In the house the mother give them pie. The both really enjoyed the food. But soon both feel dizzy and realize they were drugged. Both flee the house. But the brothers carry them to the house unconscious. The next scene we see Katie and Sloane getting out of container. Both chained. They start freaking out and called for help. But no one hear them. Jed comes and told them no one will hear them. He told them shit is gonna happen. Later Boris, the leader of the group, came and asked both of them to get out. Later on police arrive in the woods. Both runs up to the police and told them everything. Which later revealed he is part of the group that came to take one of the girls. At home Jay got worried because Katie didn't use specific safe word. But his girlfriend told him everything is fine, they must have forgot to use them. He didn't seem to buy it though. Back at the forest. Middle-aged men came and choose Sloane to rape her. He slap her. Shouts at her while burning her belly bottom by cigar. Jay call the farm the girls supposed to go and learn they never show up. He frantically leave the house. Back at the woods. They start hearing shouting from distant. And they cover their face and told them to never remove the blind unless they are told. And a men with peg masks start walking toward them, both start shouting frantically. He point to Sloane again. Later we see Sloane with the same mask crying. Jay goes to the police and surprising he meet the same sheriff from the wood. And he try to dismiss by saying they are probably partying with their friends. And told him to go home. Back at the woods. Boris find out they lied to him about the code. And told Jed to kill both of them. Jay goes to the coffee house and asks the owner about Katie and Sloane. The owner recognized them and told him they went with two guys. And told him all about the truck. At the woods. Katie talks sexy to a guy and seduce him. When he start to fall for her. Katie beats his neck, killing him. And they uncuff themselves. The sheriff come and find the guy dead. While he was distracted they took his car and drive off. On their way they see two young girls waiting for ride. They look at each other and drive back to a store. Buying axe and Hummer and other items. And pays with their bloody money. They ask the owner where to find Boris. We see next Boris arriving at his home. While he was listening to music he hear noise. When he turn around Katie throw nail ball in his face. When he wakes up they tied him up. He try to bribe them with money. But they ask him where to find the guy with a pig mask. He told them. But they kill him anyway. Jay arrive at Boris' house and hear the scream. When he come inside he found Boris dead. The girls drove off with the truck. Jay went to police station again when he tried to call Katie. The sheriff had her phone and have him at gunpoint. While driving the girls see Jed, he was priest. Sloane come from back door with a pad in hand. Jed said Jesus is in his side. Katie knocks him out. And both start driving downtown. They stop at a store. When they get out, we see Jed hanging by chain. They were dragging him whole road. They lit him on fire. Next we see Sheriff and tied up Jay. Sheriff mocks Jay and bring two girls to abuse them. But Sloan knock him out from behind. And they tie him up and start mocking him while he is shouting for help. They try to shoot him with one bullet in the gun, leaving him terrified and crying for his life. He told them he is sorry, but they shoot him dead. The two first girls come and free Jay, leaving him confused. Next we see Jed's mother drinking wine. Soon she realized it was poisoned. The girls came and tied her up and her son. They beat her son to death in front of her. They also tell her youngest son to beat his mother if you want to leave, holding him at gunpoint. They shoot him dead too when he refuses. She said they will never get away with this. They decapitate her. While later we see Katie and Sloan saying goodbye to Jay and the mother to go to New York for their shopping.
Please subscribe for more movie